So it's good to see you again. How have things been since last week?
Getting a little bit better.
A little bit better? That's good.
hmm
Okay. How's it getting a little bit better? Can you just expand on that a little bit more?
Um, well, I do feel like I'm a little bit hard on myself.
Okay.
So some of the harsh thoughts that I have, I've been at least noticing them. Maybe not doing
Okay.
anything about them, but I at least notice them, and I feel like that's a step for me.
Okay, good. You know that we did talk about that last week, having thoughts, beliefs, and I'm glad to hear you are catching yourself a little bit having these thoughts. And can you tell me one that you've caught lately since last session?
Um, well, what's on my mind the most is failing,
Okay.
and I am realizing that that is a little bit far fetched because I mean I do really well in school, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I had a C, like elementary school probably.
Okay.
So if I do bad on like one thing, it's not going to make me completely fail. But before I was thinking that it would, kind of like a domino effect, like you fail a test, and then you fail a class, and then your GPA is crappy, and then I can't get into college. But that's a little bit exaggerated. I kind of am
Okay.
starting to get that.
Well, that's good. It's good to hear. Now, so before this, let's say you got a C on a test. Not even a class, just on a single test. Like what would you think? What would be your thoughts about that
Beforehand,
beforehand? Yeah.
like I just wasted the whole 9 weeks studying, and that I'm not going to do well the rest of the class.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about that right now. Let's talk about just restructuring that a little bit, so it doesn't sound so harsh, so to say. Maybe it sound a little bit more gentle, a little bit more calming.
Okay. So if I get a C on a test, I can just remember that if I do my best on the next one and study real good for the next one,
Okay.
that I'm not completely ruined for the rest of the 9 weeks.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Good. All right. So you said you caught some of these thoughts at school. Anything at home at all? And I know last week we talked about stepping away for just like 5, 10 minutes watching TV or even going out for a walk. Have you tried that at all?
Yeah, I've been trying to do that pretty much every day, just for like 5 minutes, but
How's it been going?
it's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I feel a little bit more relaxed when I'm done with that. So,
Good. All right. Now, have your parents, your sister ever have noticed a change in you at all lately, or have they said anything?
um, no, I don't think they haven't said anything. If they did notice anything,
Okay. Um, Mom on you about grades still, or
well, she always is, but we don't have a report card coming up yet, so
okay.
I have a little bit of time.
How's that report card come and make you feel?
um, Honestly, it's kind of relieving because that's when I finally see the payoff of all my hard work. I already know that I'm going to get straight A's.
Oh
So
yeah.
when I finally get to see it, it's like, yeah, I worked for that.
Well, it's good to have some pride in our work. Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. But okay. But what would happen if you got like a B or anything lower than an A? I should say. How about that?
Okay. So you're talking about before or now?
Well, let's just talk now.
Okay. I'm still a little bit uneasy about that, but if I tried my best, I know then I just have to accept it.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. Now, before you would be like, oh, it would just be a domino effect. Like, oh man, I didn't do well here. And now this is going to get affected.
Yeah.
But now I hear you saying, no, okay, all right, that one didn't do so well, but you know what? There's always next time, right?
Right.
And how does it make you feel? That just that thought, like me hearing that.
Um, well, I feel a little bit relieved knowing
Okay.
that I don't have to be perfect because I really did try to be perfect and I still kind of do. But I feel like I can get a little bit better with that. Not try to, get every point at school.
Not trying to be like so harsh on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting really exhausting being so harsh on myself.
Yeah. How so?
Like mentally, it's mentally exhausting for me.
Okay. Now, I know a while ago you talked about your sleep and how you had some rough nights sleeping, staying asleep. How's that been going so far?
Um,
Issues, no issues, some issues.
some issues, I guess.
Better than what they were before, though.
I've had a couple nights where I felt like a little bit more satisfied with what I've accomplished, so I didn't have as
Okay.
hard of a time going to sleep.
Good. All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Okay. So it does sound like you really are picking up on a lot of these thoughts you're having, and you do seem to notice that like they are affecting your behavior in a way.
Hmm.
And so what else is going on? So you said family, they haven't said much, right? Do
Not
you?
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll say anything or?
Um, well, maybe if I were to not do very well on something, I think my mom would definitely say something to me.
No, so we're still a little scared that might happen, or not scared, I should say, maybe nervous, anxious.
A little bit nervous about it, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's say your report card comes and you get anything lower than an A. Like, what do you think your mom will do?
Well, I mean, really, I don't think she can be that hard on me because my sister has gotten like D's on her report card and it wasn't a huge deal, but for some reason I feel like she's a little bit more harsh on me. So, like, if I were to get a B, she wouldn't be quiet about it. She may not like be mad, but she might like make fun of me a little bit. Like maybe like joke about it, but it still bothers me.
Oh, you ever mention that to her at all?
No.
No. Why not?
I really don't know why I never said anything.
You ever have you wanted to?
Uh, Maybe. I do kind of want to talk to her about how it does bother me how, I mean, I'm tough on myself, but maybe I wouldn't have been so tough if she wasn't like on me so much. So like I would kind of like to talk to her about that. That way I don't feel so much pressure.
Okay.
Maybe that would help me to feel a little bit better about school.
Well, maybe that's something that you can work on up until the next time we meet.
Okay. I'll think about it. No promises.
All right. But let's just talk about a little bit right now since we still got some time. All right. So you're gonna sit down and talk to your mom about her being so tough. All right. So how do you think that would turn out, that conversation?
I don't even think it'd be that bad, so I don't really know why I worry about it, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm like failing, then we'd have some problems. But I mean, being that like I do get straight A's, and maybe if I were to ever get a B, I don't think it'd be the end of the world, considering it wasn't the end of the world for my sister to do bad. So,
Well, did she ever have that domino effect happen to her?
no, she did fine. She's in college.
Oh, okay. Good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, like we talked about earlier, so it does really sound like you're picking up on a lot of these thoughts. Then, now can you see how they're like kind of affecting your behavior a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm stressing myself out a little bit.
Right. But, you're doing something about that. You're taking a 5-10 minute break from something. Now, what do you do in that 5 to 10 minutes?
Well, I know I can't go very far because that's a short amount of time, but I kind of just like walk up and down the driveway at my house and just
There
like,
we go. Okay.
I mean, that's it. I just walk up and down the driveway, but
Well, nothing wrong with that. It's something. But like, so are we feeling a lot more calm and relaxed whenever we do then? Just feel a lot better about things?
Yeah, it kind of gives me like a second to kind of unwind a little bit. Like I feel like there's so much like going on in my head, and it gives me like a little bit of time to just kind of breathe for like 5 minutes.
Have that time just for yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, that's all the time we have, but I'd like to see you next week if possible.
Okay.